Are you looking to make a positive change into your daily routine? If so, today we're going to cover a small but very impactful habit that you can install to enhance your physical wellness. What's up, everybody? Welcome back into another episode of Fast and Focus. I'm Zach Matthews, and you are watching episode 5 of our 10 Transformative Habits for Health and Success series. And throughout this series, we're uncovering small habits that have the power to reshape your life. And in today's episode specifically, we're going to prioritize and focus on our physical wellness by starting with a single set of push-ups. Stay tuned for the magic that this small change can have into your daily life. Now, regardless of where you guys currently are in your fitness journey, whether you're just beginning or you've been working out consistently for 10 years, there's no denying that prioritizing daily push-ups, even if it's just one set, can help you see better results physically, mentally, and emotionally. Now, let's focus on the physical benefits, because obviously that's what we're going for when we're prioritizing daily push-ups. So first of all, it's great for gradual strength building. Now, those of you that, especially for beginners, push-ups are a great way for you to gauge your upper body strength, and they're a great way for increasing your upper body strength and giving you the tone that you're looking for, especially in your shoulders, your chest, and your triceps. They're great for enhancing your posture as well, because when you do a push-up, you're activating your core, so your core is actually getting strengthened as well, and your core is essential for providing support to your spine. So the stronger your core is, the more support your spine gets, and the better posture you'll have, which is actually more important than ever, considering that most of us have sedimentary lifestyles that we live. And then the other physical benefit that you can look forward to is just the overall well-being and physical strength, because a push-up is actually some variation of a full body exercise. So you're engaging, your upper body is doing a majority of the work and your core is activated, but your legs are also getting a similar workout to what they would get when you're doing a plank, because they have to stay in an upright position and stay activated at all times. So one of the biggest benefits that I've seen with prioritizing daily push-ups in my life is just the overall well-being that I'm getting access to versus, doing something like daily crunches or, some other isolating exercise that only works one muscle group. Push-ups and squats are a great thing to prioritize on a daily basis to ensure that your whole body is reaping the results. All right, so the second thing that I want to cover when we're talking about doing daily push-ups and prioritizing those on a daily basis is just, answering that question of how can we take this from something that we're doing once in a while and turn it into a habit that we do consistently over time to make sure that we maintain the peak physical performance that we acquire, okay? So the first thing is just getting started the right way. And what I mean by that is just being realistic with where you currently are in your fitness journey and how you need to adjust this goal of daily push-ups to meet it. So what I mean by that is, like, if you guys are just beginning, you're just starting out, and maybe your upper body strength isn't where it needs to be just yet to do a full push-up, then start by doing push-ups on your knees. And yeah, you don't want to stay there, but that's a great place to start because it can help you with your goal of, doing one set of whatever it is, 10 push-ups, 20 push-ups, 50 push-ups a day, whatever you tell yourself. That can help you build your way up. And oh, by the way, you've already set a goal for yourself of doing 50 complete push-ups in the next few weeks, next few months as you work towards that. The second thing that you need to do to make daily push-ups a habit is just maintain consistency. It can be really hard in the daily scheme of things, with everything else you got going on to prioritize these push-ups. I totally get it. So what I recommend is just implementing it into your current routine. Make it follow something that you do on a daily basis. So whether that's, even if that's something as silly as just, brushing your teeth, which is something you do every day, hopefully, and then just dropping to the floor and doing your 10 push-ups for the day or whatever that number of push-ups is for you. That's a great way to make sure that you're going to do it on a consistent basis, and it helps establish that as a habit because you've already got a set schedule that you follow in the morning. So why not just add your push-ups there, knock them out for the day, and then for the rest of the day you're playing with house money. No matter whether you have another workout going or not, you've already improved your upper body strength and given it and activated those muscles to make you feel good for the rest of the day. And then the third thing with making daily push-ups a habit is just setting attainable goals. These are the most important parts of establishing a habit because when you give yourself good goals, you're already signing up for, doing these long haul. If you can already do 5 push-ups, or you can already do, let's say you can already do like 45 push-ups, and you give yourself a goal of doing 50, then it's good that you're trying to improve, and technically you are, but we want to shoot for something a little more extreme. So let's say you can do 45 push-ups total, but you have to like break it into 3 sets to do it. Then why wouldn't your goal be to do 45 straight push-ups, in the next 3 months or something like that? Or, it could be the same number of push-ups. So, I can do 10 push-ups now, but if I can do 10 push-ups with my son sitting on my back, in 3 months, then I know my upper body is getting stronger, and I'm not necessarily putting myself down a path to injury by doing a little too many push-ups than I should. So, and I always recommend that you guys never keep it more than the goal more than 50 push-ups, because again, that could lead to injury. And this is something that we want to do daily. So especially, just the repetition of that can be brutal on the joints. But, just always have yourself setting realistic goals that, stretch you a little bit in a healthy way, but don't add like the bad stress that's going to make you dread it or make you quit it, in the next few days, few weeks, because obviously that's not what we're shooting for. To turn these daily push-ups into a habit, you need to get started the right way. You need to establish consistency and prioritize it by putting it into your daily routine that you already have set and you already go through on a daily basis, and then set attainable goals to make sure that you know where you're starting, you know where you want to get to, and you're going to work as hard as you can every single day to make that happen. Okay, so full transparency, guys, this is a transformative habit that is so near and dear to my heart, because I implemented it a few months ago and I've been seeing great results with it ever since, which is why I put it on our list here and dedicating a whole episode to it, because I really do feel like if you guys can prioritize it too, it'll make a huge difference in your life. And it's just something that's so easy to accomplish on a daily basis and separates us from so many people that aren't dropping down to do push-ups every single day. So the first tip that I have for you when we're talking about establishing a healthy push-up routine is just keeping it simple. Understand what keeping it simple looks like for you, and just understand that you can always go up. You can always increase your reps or increase, the weight that you put on it or whatever, okay? But you never really want to go down. So just know that and start, even if that's just 5 push-ups to start, or even 1 push-up for you guys that, haven't done it in a while or ever. Just start from scratch and work your way up, okay? And then when it comes to overcoming challenges, the biggest challenge you're gonna face is just doing this when you don't feel like it. I mean, that sounds so simple, but if you're waiting to decide to do push-ups until you feel like it, that moment may not come some days. So what you wanna do, again, I think the important thing is to attach it to a habit that it follows something directly, that it directly follows something that you're doing on a daily basis anyways, whether that is brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, or, if you have like a time that you read a book every day or listen to a podcast or whatever, just drop down and do push-ups right after. I promise this is going to work, and this is going to help you build that consistent routine. And you're not going to find the reason that is so helpful is because you're not attaching yourself to an emotional decision to do it based on whether you feel like it or not. So if you establish a habit and a routine of doing it after you brush your teeth, then it just over time it's just decided for you, right? It's just something you do all the time, so you don't really think about, oh, well, do I feel like doing it? Do I not? That decision is already made. You're gonna find it's easier to drop on the floor and do them and challenge yourself to stick with it on a consistent basis. And then the last thing is just challenging yourself. My goal that I had when I first started was doing 50 push-ups every single day. And I did it with a group of men at my men's business small group, so that I had that added accountability, and that they were getting that added accountability from the rest of us as well. But that just helped me ensure that I was going to stick to it, and it challenged me, because not only was it a goal that I had set for myself, it's a goal that I had announced to other people that were doing it with me. So we were all in this together. And I found that some nights, at 10:30 at night, I remember that I hadn't done them yet that day. But, one of my buddies had already sent a video of him doing his. So, I don't want to let him down. So I just dropped to the floor right there at 10:30 at night and did push-ups. That happened a couple times. And that'll probably happen again. So just challenging yourself with healthy accountability from like-minded friends, but also understanding the goals that can get you to where you want to go. And again, I never recommend doing more than 50 push-ups on a daily basis because that could lead to joint pain down the line. But there are always ways that you can improve those push-ups. Or, what's wrong with being the guy that can do 25, that does 25 push-ups for the rest of your life, and at 70, 75, even maybe 80 years old, you're still doing 25 push-ups every single day. I think most of us would take that. So just understanding what we're shooting for here. We're not shooting for, getting as jacked as possible based on this habit. There are other things that we need to do to get to that point, but the daily routine of doing push-ups every single day can help ensure that we're improving our mindset, our physical well-being, and we're challenging ourselves to do something that not many people are doing on a daily basis. Now remember, guys, even the smallest habit can lead to big changes over time. So again, start small, be real with yourself, and start from a place where you can see progress over time. And for those of you that are going to implement this habit on a daily basis, be sure to share your experiences in the comments below so that other people can be inspired and other people can plan ahead for the things that you're experiencing and prepare themselves to set themselves up for success as well. Let's all go on this journey together because, as you know, all of us can benefit from doing a few more push-ups on a daily basis. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the 10 Transformative Habits for Health and Success series. If you found this episode to be helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you can be updated anytime a new episode drops. And remember, your path to physical wellness begins with just a single set of push-ups performed each day. So stick to that routine you set for yourself, stay resilient, and focus on the journey ahead.